guys, so I posted on my Instagram not too long ago about using cello tape on my face to contour. So many people were commenting. A lot of people were like, oh, that's crazy, doesn't seem necessary. And others were like, whoa, your contour was so sharp. So I wanted to do a video tutorial for everyone out there who is interested in doing this tutorial. I wanted to show you guys how to do it. And if anybody is like maybe a bit concerned, maybe they think it's too much, you don't have to use it for your whole entire face, but for some parts of your face, it does really give you a sharp, beautiful contour. So I'm just gonna show you really quickly where I placed everything. So my face has moisturizer on it already. I like to kind of loosen up the tape because if you put it directly on your face, it's gonna be way too strong. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on my hand. I'm gonna remove it. I'm gonna do that one more time. It still has some stickiness to it, but not too much, so it's not gonna actually remove any of the natural oils from my skin, or too many of the natural oils from my skin. It's just enough there to keep it really nice and tacky. So I'm gonna grab some tape, and I like to take a piece that's a little long. It's almost like the whole length of my hand. From like my thumb to my hand, it's almost the exact same. So it does need to be kind of long. This one I'm putting on the back of my hand, and then whoop, removing it. Do it one more time. And now we're gonna go ahead and stick this where it needs to go. Now this is awesome because it's really gonna put it very precisely where it needs to be for your face shape. It's gonna make it so symmetrical. Anybody out there who's suffered from making your contour symmetrical and also putting in the right place to give you the right ideal face shape that you want, this is really gonna help. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going from the middle of my ear and then I'm putting it at the corner of my mouth. Now, a lot of times we ask people to do that really weird thing where they suck in. You can see it goes exactly where it needs to go. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And I am just making sure that it is symmetrical. The next piece of tape is also very long, and this one is not gonna actually go from the middle of the ear. It's actually gonna go from where your ear begins on your face, and then we're gonna connect it to basically the middle of where your eye is. So I'm going right there to right there. And you can see there's a triangle space right here that is going to be where I contour. And all this tape is making it super difficult to speak right now. Next, we're gonna do the jawline. We're gonna grab a super long piece of tape for this one. So I'm gonna see where my jawline begins. And you can see it begins right there. But you can see it's not so defined. There's like a little bit of sagginess here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take that and I'm just basically putting it where my jaw should begin. So you can see I'm actually going onto my jaw. And you can see there is tape that is not on my skin right here. So that is where I am gonna contour. In the forehead, actually, you don't really need to put tape on. It's super easy to contour. Now for the nose, I'm actually using really tiny pieces. They're only like this big. Don't make it too big because you don't want it to go into your eye. And I'm basically putting it from the corner of my eye and I'm going along where my brow is. And then I'm going super straight. This I want to be super straight. There we go. For the middle of the nose, I'm just taking a piece of that tape and I'm cutting it in half, like straight down the middle. And I'm basically just placing this in the middle of the nose. There we go, now I'm ready to contour. This is just from Makeup Forever. This is number 20, and I'm also gonna mix that with number 12. You do wanna use a really creamy contour because if anything that is too dry is gonna set, and then by the time you start blending, it's not gonna blend well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just basically putting pressure where the tape is. And this really does work. I know it seems silly, but it does give you such a straight, amazing contour. And I'm just going here along the jaw, along the bottom of that tape. For the forehead, I'm just going along the forehead. For my nose, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit in Claire's. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply this middle color on the areas on the nose that are open. This is going to give you such a straight nose. I'm just going to put a little bit here on the tip. And now I am just going to go ahead and start taking off these contours. So I'm going to take one piece off at a time. And you can see that contour is like so fierce. It's so straight and so fierce. The same thing on this side. Again, such a beautiful contour. Next, I'm grabbing a little concealer and I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on the areas around the cheeks. And to blend everything, I'm just gonna use a little bit of my cream foundation. I'm gonna put it on my brush. I'm first starting with blending the light colors. Cleaning my brush off, so there's a little bit of product there. I'm gonna go ahead and start blending the dark colors. And if you want to give yourself a little bit more of a contour, you can just take the same product and just blend a little bit upward. Don't blend downward, just upwards. You want that nice clean contour on the bottom. And that will make it a little stronger. You still want that clean contour. For the nose, I'm just taking a clean brush and I'm just gonna go ahead and start blending Next, I'll take a little bit of that concealer I used before, and I'm just drawing a straight line on my nose. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and blend. So you can see how straight and how clean my contour is. It's literally so straight, so perfectly put, and it's so even on both sides. This is like the best contour for your nose. Even if you know how to contour really well, this is actually really good for contouring your nose. I'm gonna go ahead and bake and powder my face, and then I'll come right back. You guys can see I went ahead and set everything with powder and added a little blush and of course some highlighter. And the sharpness of this contour, it's like really subtle but so clean. Using the tape method, I know a lot of people were giving me a lot of comments about how it seemed to look complicated, but it actually does work really well. If anybody's a beginner contour, you can try this out. It's super easy to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please thumbs this video up. Comment down below if you guys want me to do one just specifically on the nose. I can really go into detail with that. And I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.